said Joe and Andy play Super Mario 64. Joe, grab the controller. You playing, bitch?
Say good Lord, take a gander. Fucking Super Pepperoni 64.
That's racist.
Oh, doesn't he looks like a big pepperoni. Wings in the sky! Wait,
Except it's not racist because... No, we can't do this. Absolutely not. But we could do everything else.
You're right, we can do the chain chomp.
We could do the chain chomp. We could do the 100 coins.
Oh, fuck that. Don't give me that look.
The 100 coins are like the worst.
Yeah. That's the wrong button.
The other one.
Ah!
Oh, you're fucked.
Ow!
Ooh! Joe skilled that shit. That was crazy. I always fuck up more than once.
That thing used to scare the piss out of me.
Yeah?
Do it.
How old are we? Fucking 3?
A little bit. Oh wait, no, we can do that one.
What?
That's the one where you gotta shoot through the rings.
Oh!
Like you could like manually force your way through it. That sounded bad. Fuck you!
So are we gonna just skip the 100 coins?
I mean, we'll do them, but I don't think is it doable without the sky cap, red cap, wing cap, the butt cap.
Alright, so there's 16 coins just off of the 8 red.
What the fuck am I?
Wow!
That worked.
Okay.
Crush grats.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. You just have to hit the middle of each
Which I'm gonna fuck up immediately. I can almost guarantee. Yep.
You wanna just wait till we get the wing cap?
Absolutely. Yeah! Hey! Speedrunning.
Go to room number 2.
Right.
Or 1.
Oh.
This is my most hated stage.
Mario pulled that out of his crotch. That was a crotch star.
So what were we talking about? Besides the crouch star?
I don't remember. Mario looks like a big pepperoni. I said that.
Oh no, I like this stage. Thwomp's Fortress. Thwomp thwomp.
Alright, let's do some speedrunning tactics.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, gorgeous.
Here I come with the speed of sound.
The baby cool. Do that again. Running around at the speed of sound. You're fucked.
So, I was hoping you could do one of those little crouch crawls. Like where he's like this, and he could just walk around because I was gonna make it look like he pooped his pants, but... Mario power bombing and everything's fucking hilarious.
Mario's the pesticide control man. So how you did that shit, pro strat? I mean, you still killed him.
How the f... Okay.
You jumped and kicked.
Did I?
Yeah.
I thought I didn't even touch it. Fuck you, nerd. Oh.
I love how, like... I'm gonna use this word, but I don't mean it in a derogatory way. I like how retarded they make the thwomps look. They have, like, the crisscrossed eyes. Is that your pro strat?
This kid's fucking funny. No! I want to get an extra hit in.
You could get 2 if you're fast enough, right?
I don't actually know.
I'm pretty sure you can.
I've never been super good at this. I'm decent at this game. As are you. We've played it together many, many times.
Oh man. So one day, I decided to play this, just 100% it, because we were watching a Josh Jepsen versus, and So Joe and I decided to play this, and we got about halfway through the game in one sitting.
Yeah.
Almost 100%ed it. The following day, I didn't see Joe, but I hung out with our friend Scruffy. So that day, excuse me, I burped and I don't know what happened. But anyway, that day, Scruffy and I both decided that we were gonna 100% the game, and we did in one sitting. Actually, I'm lying. We did it in 2 sittings. So the first sitting, we got 90%, or like 99%. And the last sitting was the 100 coins on the Rainbow
Road. No, Rainbow Cruise?
Yes, Rainbow Cruise.
Everybody's favorite. Oh, fuck me.
One.
I mean, we're both in the same place right now. Guys, we'll be right back. And,
You gonna fucking pro strat that shit?
I'll try to get a different star.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Pro strat that shit. You can do it from the other side.
I probably could. So it boggles my mind to see the crazy shit people can pull off in this game. And I don't even mean stuff like that, because that would have blew my mind as like a 6-year-old. We're like, how you doing? You so good at the game.
Well, what's the next one? Floating in the sky or some shit, right?
Yeah.
So with that, what you could actually do, if
I skipped one.
yeah, I know you skipped one.
No, I mean, like, I literally only skipped one. I thought that was like 6 or something.
Oh.
Ah!
So what you could basically do is get on that Thwomp's head. I called every enemy a Thwomp. That's an actual Thwomp. I don't know what the other thing is called.
What was the other thing? Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh,
Yeah.
oh god, I can do that too. I could be a little pancake man. Give me life! Oh.
Give me candy, lady.
Mario
So-
power bombing into conversations is my favorite thing from now on.
I remember seeing the first time someone like jumped on a Thwomp, and those things I called a Thwomp. You could actually jump on those things' heads
Yeah.
and get.
Yeah, I know
To the
exactly what
top.
you're talking about.
You could get on the Thwomp and get to the floating thing in the sky, which blew my fucking mind as a kid. Oh, this is also another skip star. It's just this.
Oh, you're right.
That one, that cage.
Ah! Fuck! You supposed to get the owl for that?
No, you're just supposed to go to the top of the
Oh,
castle.
you're right. I'm thinking ahead.
No, choose
That's what I
life.
get for trying to skip shit. Don't do me. Don't beat me. Just play the game where you're supposed to. Don't brute force your way through everything. Yeah, I'm mixing up stars. I think because
And it literally tells you what to do, Joe.
it does, but
Joe doesn't read.
I think I do. Not this.
Not well. What?
Well, that too.
I don't read so good.
I will.
I don't know how the fuck.
I will have you know right now. My experience with visual novels is extensive, except it isn't because I fucking hate visual novels. You know what a visual novel is?
No.
It's like a game, but most of it's talking and just static pictures that talk to each other. Think of it like an adventure game, but most of it's talking, and most of the gameplay involves you walking to where you need to go to talk.
See, the problem is Joe and I are attempting to do speedrunning strats, and we're not good at the game, so...
So, I mentioned this before, but I specifically looked up a bunch of stuff to find out what people don't like about watching Let's Plays. And one thing I'm noticing a lot of is people do not like the way Egoraptor plays. So, my first thought was, let's not be like Egoraptor, because I've seen him play this game and he sucks ass at it.
I mean, you
So-
can suck, just don't say that the game sucks because you suck.
Well, that's a total other half of the problem. But I'll say this: just based on me remembering that you have to kick that board of wood and not trying to hit it with the bullet bill, I'm like, alright, we're already doing significantly better than he is.
Wait, he tried to hit that with the bullet bill?
Absolutely.
No way.
And he died.
No way.
Absolutely.
That's fucking stupid.
It is. But that's neither here nor there. We're not here to complain about Eagle Raptor. I like Aaron.
I mean, we will.
Yeah. I like Aaron. I don't like his gaming critique though.
Yeah, he has a habit of saying that games
Are bad. Just
because he's bad at the game.
I mean,
I
I've
think the
noticed
owl
too.
will spawn now.
Probably right. I've noticed too. He's not even bad at the games. It's just he plays it the way he wants to.
I mean, that's fine.
As in, he wants to brute force his way through the game.
You can do that by all means.
No, but you
I
can't.
don't have a
you
problem
can't
with
blame
that.
the game when that doesn't work. Because clearly, if something doesn't work that way, it's a sign that you should try something else. This is obviously not working. But in his mind,
And it's like whatever the fuck Joe was just trying to accomplish there.
I don't know what I was trying to do.
Neither do I. But you were doing it.
It's fair.
And you weren't complaining that Mario sucks because that wasn't working.
Well, because there's a line between, like, the game wants you to play a specific way, which is unfun, so you don't want to do it that way, and the game is meant to be... yeah, like that. The game is meant to be played this way. You can't play it like that, but you're still gonna try. But, because it's not working, you're gonna bitch and say, well, the game's bad. And it's broken. I'm fucking up a lot today.
I don't know how the fuck you have not died yet.
I don't know.
I mean, you died once,
I'm
but...
being very uncareful. That's also because I'm talking.
Yeah. I mean,
We play this a lot when it's just us, so we don't have to say much.
I get what you mean. The game wants you... Okay. The game wants you to wait for that,
Yeah.
but, like, if you can skill it, you can jump and
Yeah,
be able to, like, triple jump your way to the end.
exactly. But claiming that the game is bad because you couldn't make the triple jump, that's on you, homie. Like, the game's not bad. You're bad at the game.
If anything, this game is quite amazing, because it's probably one of the only games where you can... Well, excuse me. Let me rephrase that. This is probably one of the oldest games where you're forced to play it a certain way, but if you're skillful enough at everything that you're given, you can play it however the fuck you'd like.
I get what you mean. Like, it's meant to be played a certain way, but the rules for it are kind of loose enough that if you want to play it this way, if you're good enough at it, you can do it.
Yeah.
Kind of like how
And
Mega
that's-
Man games are designed with, like, you getting weaknesses in mind. But if you're good enough at the game, you don't have to get the weaknesses.
Do you know where the 8th one is?
Hell fucking no. Okay. Alright. Is it down here?
It might be.
Oh, it's on the ramp!
Oh, you're right.
No!
See, Joe was good enough to jump through that.
I think there's a fine line.
On episode 1, I was not good enough.
Well, to be fair.
I was good enough. I actually did get that coin.
Yeah, you did. I was gonna say, you ended up getting it.
No!
No! No! No! No!
Here.
Like, there's a fine line between,
Sorry to cut you off,
Good.
but I think you did skip a star. I think you were supposed to do the broken wall.
Was it?
Oh, I guess not yet.
I guess the wall sticks. This one, the owl's definitely here. Hey! What up, you fucker? Shut up. I can't wait for me to say shut up to this thing, and I'm gonna fuck this up royally. Because I let go of the button. That's another problem Aaron has, like, a huge issue with. He will actively skip dialogue, and then complain the game doesn't tell you where to go. Which he has caught a lot of shit for.
For what games?
Fucking mostly Zelda. Like he will power through that dialogue.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't read Legend of Zelda dialogue. I also complain that I don't know where to go in the Legend of Zelda game. However,
That's why.
I do not say that the game did not tell me where to go.
Oh yeah, the game established perfectly. You just didn't read it.
Just wait, because he gets, like, very close to that star. That works. Yeah, I don't really complain. Like, I know that... Oh, they probably said it in that dialogue that I skipped.
Well, yeah. There's a fine line between I chose...
I don't give a fuck.
There's a fine line between I chose not to read it and I don't want to read it, but I'm going to blame the game for it anyways.
That's very true.
Because in one case, it's your fault. In the other case, it's actually the game's fault. But, in neither of those cases is the game's fault. It's Eagle Raptor refusing to read. What's especially disheartening about that, though, is...
It's like Joe jumping into this one and being like, I don't know where the star is.
Exactly.
I mean, I get that it only gives you a little hint at where the star is, but, like...
Sometimes you just gotta slow down and... It sucks, specifically because Dan is a dude who doesn't play games. Like, his experience with games goes up to NES and that's it. So when they'll play a game that he seems genuinely interested in, I feel bad because Aaron's skipping through most of the dialogue. And Dan seems pretty invested, but Aaron's also just being like, this guy sucks, I hate him.
It's not really a nice way to think of your co-host.
No, not like he sucks, I hate him. He's talking about, like, the characters in the game.
Oh, I see.
Like, Dan's trying to get invested in the story, and Aaron's just like, look at this dude and his fucking poopy lips. I don't know. Poopy lips is the first thing that came to mind. Do you want to do the... Let's see. 100 coin! Do we have
Yeah.
time? We have time.
Oh, we should. There's so many fucking blue coins in this.
Yes. Pick that one just to be safe. Excuse me, sir.
So I don't know if you guys ever 100%ed Mario 64 before.
Sir. Sir.
Holy shit.
Sir. Hi.
This game's bullshit.
I don't know what happened there. Can you not attack them when they're just chomping? I could have sworn I've killed them like that before.
And I guess if you hit the right frame,
I probably wasn't in the right frame.
that one's dead.
Give me
So-
that coin.
In this game, you get 100 coins. You have to get 100 coins for a star. I mean, that's like... I think it's in a lot of Mario games, actually.
It's in Sunshine and this.
It's in Odyssey also, I'm pretty sure.
Is it?
Yeah. Certain missions.
I'm gonna be honest with you, there's a lot of things in Odyssey. Like, I played a lot of Odyssey. And I guarantee you there are things in that game I still don't know about.
I've put so many fucking hours in that game.
And there's still things I probably don't know about that game.
I didn't know there was a true ending.
I didn't either. I didn't know there was 800 moons.
I knew that there were a lot.
Yeah, I knew there were a lot, but... A lot of them are also kind of obtuse to get, so... I guess
So-
that's why you need 500
To get the 100 coins, you, certain levels, you can only get them through certain stage.
Yes.
Like, so with this one, you can only get it past stage 2, I believe. No, kill him.
No, I mean, I'm gonna leave him be for now, and then... I'm gonna expertly eat shit on the wall.
Get those coins.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, the Bamon's Battlefield, you can't get the 100 coins past stage 2, I want to say?
Yeah, it's kind of a problem because some stages spawn less coins. And I know there's a stage in this game that only spawns like 101.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you gotta get all of them. You're fucked.
Trust me, we will be there.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. That's kind of an unfortunate thing about this game. There's a lot of tedium with some of these. But I will say
You're not forced to get.
there's that, and this game is also extremely revolutionary for what it did. Mario 64 was essentially the first of its kind. because I believe at the E3 they showed it off. There were a bunch of people who were trying to figure out 3D, and they saw Mario 64 and they realized, like, we don't know dick about 3D. Like, I think Bubsy 3... This is a weird example, but I think Bubsy 3D's, like, entire development changed because they saw Mario 64. And they're like, we are fucked. We cannot compete with that. And they still couldn't, but...
The only problem that I really have with this game is the draw distance.
Yes. But, I mean, early hardware stuff, what are you gonna do?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm not complaining about it. Wow. You should have...
So you can kill these things in 2 hits. It's this one you can do twice. You just gotta time it right and not suck massive wheelie.
So, yeah, I think draw distance is my only issue with this game, especially with the water levels, which we will come across where we'll get lost and be like, yo, where the fuck is this? And we'll have moved past it, and it's all because of the draw distance.
Yeah. It's definitely a rough one. Something you want to be very aware of with these 100 coin stars. They will spawn immediately above you, where you get the 100th coin. So don't get them somewhere where you're moving downhill.
Yeah.
And can't get back to. And don't get them when you're climbing something that you can't get on top of. Both of which are examples that could happen. And just like that, the light of God shines down on Charles Martinet.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time in heaven.
What's that?